Hey, Internet, again. Seems like there's a few more of you out there than there were last year. I'm not really sure what makes people want to watch our Psych video blogging project, but in case anybody doesn't know, I'm Frank Longbottom. I'm a junior forensic chem major, and I'm probably dating the most wonderful, most beautiful, most amazing girl that there ever was or ever will be. Her name is Alice Fortescue, and so first week's prompt is to talk about what we did over the summer, which I feel like is the first assignment for a lot of things. But it doesn't make sense because there's a lot of new people this semester. Where were you guys last semester? So my summer was pretty fun. I guess I was gonna say boring, but it wasn't boring. I got to see Alice twice, which was awesome, and I got to meet her family, which was terrifying. Yeah, so the Fortescues are pretty terrifying, except Alice, who's just adorable. Um, but after the first couple of days, I guess they decided that I wasn't trying to, like, I don't know, corrupt their daughter or something like that. So they really liked me, and especially Ned, who was Alice's brother. He was like really standoffish at first, and then I guess he decided that I really care about Alice, which I do. I do really, really care about Alice, like a lot. But anyway, he warmed up to me, and then her whole family warmed up to me, and then they basically adopted me. And her mom was trying to feed me, and like her dad was, he said something about stocks, and I was like, science. But it was like super important to me that Alice's family liked me and you know like approve of me because I know she loves them and she respects them. So, what they think is important, even if she's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Eventually, it does because they're still her family and they love her and she loves them, and I care about Alice a lot, and so um, I'm just really, really, really relieved that they liked me. But they took me to an aquarium, and Alice showed me a beach, and it was the first time I've been to a beach, and so it was really, really cool, and I was like really excited, and the water was kind of cold, but I guess that's like that in the North Atlantic. But it was fun, and I got to see otters, and I spent time with Alice, so I mean, it doesn't really matter what we're doing. And so I like went the first time, and then I went right before we came back because wanted to surprise her, and I had to go back to Nebraska to see my mom because she called me at like the end of May, like the beginning of June, and she was like, "You haven't visited me. If you don't come visit me soon, I'm gonna stop sending you trail mix." And my mom makes the best homemade trail mix ever, and so obviously I went to visit her because I love her, not because of the trail mix. So then, instead of flying back to Hogwarts, I flew to Boston to see Alice again, and Ned helped me out and picked me up from the airport, and like didn't tell Alice, and she was really surprised, and she may or may not have cried a little bit, but I wasn't supposed to tell you that. I also got to go see Jamie and Sirius in New Jersey, where Jamie lives, and that was fun. I didn't really realize how much I missed them until I like got to see them again, and like I didn't realize how much I would miss them until they were gone and I was at school. So it was really cool. And then Petra was there, and I got to talk to her a little bit, and that was cool because I hadn't really gotten a chance to know her, even though I hang out with her best friends all the time. But she's kind of quiet, so I think maybe like new friendships and stuff. So most of my summer was spent actually in a lab. So I was doing an internship with Professor Slughorn, which was really cool. And so, you know, lots of titration and pipettes and mixing solutions and testing stuff and experimenting, and it was really cool. And I got a lab coat with my name on it that I don't have right now because I lost it. And so Sirius actually says that the next thing I'm going to say is the most exciting thing that happened over the summer, though I disagree because I got to spend time with Alice. So, but I was in the lab one night. I was like working late because Professor Slughorn needed a report on something, and I got a text from Sam, who I think I've talked about before. He's one of the kids that I spent a lot of time with at the Boys and Girls Club, where I volunteer. So I'm still doing that over the summer, volunteering and seeing them and everything. And so Sam's in high school, and he texted me, and it was like all jumbled up, and it's something about he like made some bad decisions and didn't feel safe, and so I immediately was like super worried, like dropped everything I was doing, and I like ran out of the lab with still my lab coat on, and I like locked the door, like because I think Professor Slughorn would have killed me if I didn't. So like I'm running, and so I like passed this group of like youths, and one of them has a skateboard, and I'm like, hey, can I borrow your skateboard? And he was like, what? And I was like, I'll give you my iTunes gift card that I got. And I just threw it at him, and I took his skateboard. And I'm not really that good at skateboarding, come to find out. But I like rode it to where Sam was, and I fell a couple times, and I got back up, and I got back on the skateboard because it's faster than running, and I'm not really that great at running. So, but I got there, and I got Sam, and he was, a little bit drunk, and he was just like sitting on the front porch waiting for me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad that you called me. And he was like, can you just take me home? And I was like, yeah. So I took him home. We took the bus. I got Sam out of a bad situation. So that's the important part, is that Sam got home safe and didn't get hurt or anything like that. So if you guys haven't heard, today is actually my birthday. And so I'm 20, and kind of the baby of the group, which is stupid, because nobody takes you seriously.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday, bitch!
Oh,
Yeah!
So Jamie shoved my face into a cake. That ended up being really delicious after I cleaned it out of my hair. And everybody got me really cool presents. Like, they made me stuff, and Regulus spent way too much money on really cool headphones that she got me, and they're really awesome. She left a note that said, please, I don't want to listen to your crappy music anymore. She didn't say crappy. And then she also got me a bunch of CDs, and I was like, it's 2015, and she was like, shut your mouth. She actually did say shut your mouth. But they were like classical music and like the Les Mis soundtrack, because apparently everybody should know the Les Mis soundtrack, and I don't. So, and then Jamie got passes to go bowling, which is super cool, because I like bowling a lot, and I'm not very good at it, but I like it. And then we're all gonna go, and then Sirius left me a note that said I owe you, which made Petra shoot milk out of her nose, so that was funny. And then Alice got me a couple things, really, really thoughtful things, obviously, because she's thoughtful and sweet and the best. I don't really think I have ever had a better birthday. I definitely haven't. This is definitely the best birthday that I've ever had. So, then that's it. Have a great semester, everybody. Frank out.